We're going to write this flowchart, which has become this pseudocode in Pascal. And the only thing that I really need to inform you of is that in Pascal the word print doesn't exist. We've got something a little bit different. So let's hop over to Pascal. There we go, it's my program. So if you remember from the screen or the flowchart, we had a variable name which was of type string, and then we had to set the name. So remember, we have to declare variables in Pascal before we can use them. So I've got name is assigned the value Bob. We use single quotes for a string, not double quotes. Oh, no, I've used double quotes. And finally, I need the print. Now, the print statement in Pascal is called writeLine, and it's write-ln. We say writeLine, and then in brackets what we expect to print. So that's going to be the name, because name equals Bob, and then this semicolon at the end. Now that's okay. But what's going to happen when we run the program is basically nothing, and I'll show you why. So I'm going to save it. So I pressed F2 to save. I'm going to compile it. I'm pressing Alt F9 to compile, and then I'm going to run my program. And I'm going to run my program. Well, let's try it from in here. Alt R, run, and you didn't see anything happen at all. If I go to my files and folders, if you remember, this compiles things and we get a giveaway program. And this is our giveaway program, my first. And if I double click on it, it will run in Windows. And you saw it run, but it was far too quick for you to see or what was happening. So I'm going to sort of leap a lesson ahead and have the computer wait for a key to be pressed. In other words, some input, and that is readline, and I'm just going to put readline name, and that will pause the computer waiting for me to type in something at the system prompt, the screen. So again, if I compile it, see if there's any errors. There are no errors. So I'm not too sure if this will run. Yeah, it has done, but it's not very good. When we ran it from inside Turbo Pascal, it just doesn't look nice. There is a way of getting that looking a lot better. It's waiting for me to press something. I press something. There we go, back to the screen. The best way to do this is just to run my first.exe from the files. So I'm going to run it. And there we go, we've got Bob printed, which is what we wanted. So let's see if I can just move these things down so we can see the thing. I've got name equals Bob, write the name to the screen, Bob, and then wait for somebody to press a key. So I'm going to press a key, and that will end my program and return me back to my programming environment. Now I don't need that. I could just run this anytime I like. I don't need to have Pascal. I can give this away on a USB or an old-fashioned disk, and it will work. But that is how, and I'm going to take this line out so that now matches perfectly. I've got an extra line in there by the looks of it. There we go. That now matches perfectly this. So name equals Bob, print name, and instead of print we use writeLine. That is Turbo Pascal. So let's take a look at Delphi.